I'm Arthur Bennett, 62, a retired winery owner in Napa Valley, California. Yesterday, at the wedding I paid for, my daughter Lily's fiancé, Nathan, shouted, "What are you doing here? You weren't invited." I smiled through the sting of betrayal and replied, "I'll leave, but first, meet my guest, your old partner." When Nathan saw him, his face drained of color, and he collapsed. Justice was just beginning. Subscribe and comment your time and city to see how far my story travels. Lily burst into my vineyard estate 3 months ago, her engagement ring glinting. "Dad, Nathan proposed," she announced, tossing her scarf onto my leather couch. At 30, she was vibrant but guarded, her words sharp. "I know you'll have opinions, but I'm marrying him in May." Nathan Carter, a slick tech entrepreneur, had swept into her life a year ago with promises of AI startups and Silicon Valley connections. I'd built my fortune in Napa's wine industry, reading people across tasting room deals. Nathan's charm felt rehearsed, his business vague. "Where's the wedding?" I asked. "Calistoga Ranch," she said. "Nathan wants it grand. 150 guests, $60,000. My heart sank. I'd promised my late wife, Margaret, to give Lily a dream wedding, but $60,000 for a man I barely trusted? "I'll cover it," I said, "but let's meet Nathan for dinner." At Napa's Buchan, Nathan deflected my questions about his startup's revenue with buzzwords, disruptive algorithms, venture scaling. Lily beamed, blind to his evasions. "He admires your success, Dad," she said. I nodded, but his Rolex and tailored suit screamed borrowed wealth. Margaret would have seen through him in a heartbeat. After her death from cancer 4 years ago, I'd become Lily's anchor, but she'd grown distant, drawn to Nathan's flash. I paid the dinner bill, noting his casual, "Thanks, Arthur, you're a lifesaver." Planning the wedding consumed Lily. She texted budgets, $15,000 for flowers, $20,000 for catering, while Nathan pushed for extras, a live band, a drone photographer. I wired funds, each transfer a knot in my stomach. My friend Victor, a retired PI who'd helped me vet winery investors, urged caution. "Check Nathan's background," he said. I hesitated. Lily would see it as meddling, but Victor's instincts were sharp. He dug into Nathan's past, uncovering a trail of failed ventures and unpaid debts. "Keep it quiet," I told Victor. "I need proof." The night before the wedding, Nathan hosted a rehearsal dinner at Calistoga Ranch. I arrived in my best suit, Margaret's favorite pin in my lapel. Nathan greeted me with a smirk. "Arthur, good of you to bankroll this," he said loudly, guests chuckling awkwardly. Lily blushed, whispering, "He's joking." But his eyes held malice. At the toast, he raised his glass. "To Arthur, who thinks money buys control, but this is our day." The room stilled. I forced a smile, but his words cut deep. "Let's talk later," I said. He laughed. "No need, old man. Just keep the checks coming." Lily looked away, conflicted. I left early, calling Victor. "It's time." Victor's research revealed Nathan's darkest secret, a $900,000 fraud from a failed startup with his former partner, Ethan Hayes, who'd been hunting him for 2 years. Nathan had forged Ethan's signature, draining their joint account, then vanished. Ethan, now a venture capitalist, wanted justice. I contacted him, sharing Nathan's location. "Bring the legal papers to the wedding," I said. "We'll expose him publicly." Ethan agreed, his voice grim. "He won't escape this time." The wedding day dawned golden over Calistoga's vineyards. Lily glowed in her lace gown, unaware of the storm brewing. I stood near the venue's oak-lined entrance, scanning for Ethan. Nathan, in a bespoke tux, charmed guests by the bar, boasting about his tech empire. His confidence was a house of cards. Victor texted, "Ethan's here. Papers ready." I positioned myself near the arbor, where vows would be exchanged as guests sipped Chardonnay. Mid-ceremony, Nathan spotted me. His face twisted. "What are you doing here?" he bellowed, halting the officiant. "You weren't invited after last night." Guests gasped, phones rising. Lily froze, her bouquet trembling. "Nathan, stop," she pleaded. I kept my voice calm. "I'm leaving, but first, meet my guest, your old partner." Ethan stepped forward, tall and stern, holding a thick envelope. "Nathan Carter, you're served for defrauding me of $900,000. The crowd murmured. Nathan's eyes widened, his knees buckled, and he crumpled to the grass, fainting. Ethan handed Nathan the summons as guests filmed. "You forged my signature, stole our startup funds, and fled," he said. "You owe $1.1 million with interest." Lily's face crumpled. "Nathan, is this true?" He stammered, sweat beading. "It's a misunderstanding." Ethan scoffed. "Your name's on the forged contracts." Guests whispered, the band silent. I approached Lily. "I'm sorry, sweetheart. I had to protect you." She stared, tears falling. "You knew?" "I suspected," I said. Victor confirmed it. The reception dissolved into chaos. Guests left, vendors demanded payment, and Nathan vanished with security trailing. I canceled $45,000 in pending transfers, catering, band, venue, directing vendors to Nathan. Victor ensured the evidence was airtight. Lily, in her gown, sat alone by the vineyard. "I trusted him," she whispered. I knelt beside her. "Sometimes love blinds us. I'm here to help you rebuild." Weeks later, Nathan faced charges for fraud and embezzlement, his empire exposed as a sham. Lily moved home, grappling with betrayal but stronger. We spent evenings talking, rebuilding trust. She started a small wine label, using skills I'd taught her. I funded it, not out of guilt, but pride. Victor joined us for dinners, his gruff humor lightening our nights. I hired a financial advisor to secure my assets, ensuring no one could exploit us again. At my vineyard, sipping a 2018 Cabernet under the stars, I toasted Margaret. I kept her safe. Nathan's downfall wasn't revenge, it was justice, freeing Lily to find her own path. What would you do in my place? Comment your time and city below.